Usagi Yojimbo by Stan Sakai is the tale of a wandering samurai rabbit, Ronin. He doesn't have a master, and wandering through an anthropomorphic feudal Japan, where all the people are animals, and he's exploring myth. He's exploring culture. Um, Stan Sakai is a Japanese American who was raised in Hawaii, and this was sort of a way of exploring his heritage and his roots. Apparently, he only went to Japan for the first time a couple of years ago to sort of even do some more research for stories and get more inspiration. Great action packed. There is violence to it, but it's done very cartoony. So if someone dies, they go, and there's like a little skull for like that shows up in their thought balloon. It's excellent, excellent comics. Now we're getting into sort of stuff for later teens. Lock and Key by Joe Hill, illustrated by Gabriel Rodriguez, is the story of a family that finds, uh, well, it's dark. It's a very dark story. Joe Hill is actually the son of Stephen King, and he very much follows in his father's footsteps of being able to write an amazing horror yarn. Uh, but where I don't know, he can write an ending though. Like Stephen King's endings always feel tacked on. Joe Hill's are thought out and immaculate. This is about after a family tragedy, they're forced to return home to their ancestral house, which has all these magical keys that unlock powers and different doorways to different worlds. It's incredible. It's a 6-part series. I would say probably 15 and up. But if you're in the mood for something a little more serious, incredible. And Rodriguez's drawings uh, blow me away. Second to last, I've got Pulp by Ed Brubaker, illustrated by Sean Phillips. Again, for later teens, and this is sort of a historical fiction. It takes place in 1930s New York, but it references a lot of the Wild West at the same time. A heist goes wrong, a man nearing the end of his life, high adventure, great greedy feeling, and again, beautifully rendered illustrations. Oh, there goes the signature. I have a signed copy. I'm a fan. And last, one of a great way that comics can be used, and a long-standing tradition, is to use them as adaptations to make them again a little bit more palatable and a little less daunting than a 500-page book. This is book one of the Dune series. This is Dune, the graphic novel. The part of the same Dune that Frank Herbert wrote 50 years ago. And this is a graphic novel adaptation. So if you have kids, if you are someone who's like, I want to read the classics, but I don't have the time, or I don't like to sit down and read for that long, graphic novel adaptations can be a perfect remedy to all of that. This one also, I mean, Frank Herbert has such a fantastic world with all these unique characters and cultures, and to see them illustrated means that you don't have to go back and reference the lexicon at the back of all of his books. So that's a small sampling of the world of graphic novels out there. There are tens of thousands of titles available at any given moment, and it's a big world. And I hope this makes this form of reading a little less daunting. Again, my name's Angus Byers. I work at Babar Books in Pointe Claire in Montreal, in Quebec. And yeah, I hope this helps, and have a great day.